I'm sick. I don't know what I got. I got the New Year's bug or something. But, I am bored and sick in bed, and I've played about 20 hours of Persona 5 in the last, like, 3 days. So I decided I'm going to do something practical, work on commissions. Now, this is a commission for my good friend, Zem. Snowdocker, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it. 34 months in total.
And one wiggle, Alex, and one wiggle.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Also, Max, I did take my meds. I took my allergy medicine. That counts, it counts. But I haven't done an art stream in a long time, and I feel like it's, like, not a part of my brand at all, even though, like, that's what I do. Is, like, I go to art school, I'm an artist, I do art. That's, like, what I do. So, we're gonna be doing art. We're gonna be doing lots of art. Probably in the new year. Starting with this commission that I got from my friend Zen. I'm doing a collab with him in January. And we're gonna play Dead by Daylight. That's what he's known for, is Dead by Daylight. But, he also, little known fact, has a ton of OCs. A ton of, like, really sexy women OCs. And I'm like, oh, Zooey mama. And so, fun fact, he commissioned me for this a year ago. I did the sketch a year ago. And I've been slowly chipping away at it. If he wasn't so nice, I literally have offered to, like, refund his money. He's like, I want my art. And I'm like, okay. I've been so much slacking on this. I've been very busy. And he's been a great client. So we're gonna make this as best as we possibly can. It was at first gonna be just a very basic lineless commission, and now I'm doing a full digital painting. So but this was I haven't worked on this in a couple months. So there are definitely some places that we can improve on this, I think. Like, the face looks fine. This is it without the, like, the heavy sketch on it, I guess. I'm very much in the gray zone, and I would like to get out of that. I'd like to get out of that. Did I hear Dead by Shark Night? That's what me and him are doing. We're doing Dead by Daylight collab in sometime in January. Oh my god, I'm so sniffly. I don't even know what this layer is. There's nothing. There's no object to transform. Okay. Let's just go over this. So basically, if you don't know the method, we are just gonna block in the values first, where our lights and shadows are, and then we'll add a gradient map and add our colors and make it look really fancy. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. I actually I haven't watched your streams in so long. Hi. How was your stream? Oh my gosh, guys, this was one of my model siblings from my first freaking VTuber model. That's crazy. And now I'm using a pre-made. I'm good. I'm getting back into streaming. We're doing art. We're doing lots of art. I haven't been rated in so long. Honestly, dude, I barely stream anymore. But I appreciate it. Someone remembers me. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're just gonna do the grayscale for this. Does that work? Do I not have a shout out? I might not have a shout out set. Wait, do I? Man, I'm bad. I'm bad at Twitch. Oh, wait. I don't know if I have it set up. I don't know how Twitch works. I'm sorry. This is, like, very unprofessional. We're gonna move on. Thank you again for the read. So we're gonna... I don't want to be in this gray zone as much. Like, there's many grays to be had and worked with here. So it's gonna look ugly. It's gonna be very much ugly before it gets very much pretty. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm also no expert. I am not an expert. I do art. Am I good at art? That's subjective. That is very subjective. This is gonna be a little darker. I think this is good. We're gonna add some more shadows and lights here, I think. But especially to these lighter parts where I like have like super light for no reason, we're gonna make them a little darker. Little bit. We really gotta hone in on the main focus here, which is the Boobalooba. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna actually move myself. My big fat head. Where am I? Oh lord, I'm so disorganized. I am getting into streaming for the first time in a while. January is kind of my comeback. It looks more washed out on this screen than it is on my actual thing. The way I have it set up, so I actually can't use this tablet with the screen on my desktop, on my PC. So I have it, I'm doing it on my laptop, streaming it to my PC with Video Ninja. And and then my PC has that, my OBS has that as an input. So it's a little bit laggier than like whatever I'm doing on my end. And I also have to look down. But it worked for now. But yeah, how was everybody's New Year's? I did stream a little bit, or not New Year's. It's not New Year's yet. Am I dumb? How is everybody's Christmas or Hanukkah? I know Hanukkah's going on right now. I did a little holiday karaoke stream on the 23rd, which was my first stream back in a while, I think. And I know that happens all the time where I'm like, guys, I promise I'm gonna stick around, and then I leave. I've got a video that I'm gonna make about it soon, about like what the fuck is going on. And like, I mean, while you guys are here, I might as well just like spill. I have a problem where I don't stick with the same persona for more than like 3 months. Other than this channel here, because this is like me. This is like me. But then I'm like, oh, I want to do VTuber things. So like I want to have like a character and everything. And then I build this whole brand and it's like amazing. And then I make a whole alt and everything. And then I'm like, fuck this, I don't want to play a character. And I leave. And then I'm like, well, fuck. I put all of that effort into building this character when I could have just put the effort into the stuff that I already have. You know? Trust me, it looks ugly right now. It'll get better. It'll get better. So that is my problemo. Let's just put this on multiply, see what it does. Oh, the drama of that. Kinda eats. I'm probably gonna fix this shoe too. This is wrong in perspective. This one kinda eats though. This one's kinda good. We want to have like some darks, and like I'm good at having darks and lights, and then I usually just have one shade in the middle. We're trying to get away from that a little bit. This is not my blender. But so basically, you guys know that I was in an agency for a little bit, which in itself, okay, I'm not gonna say it was a mistake, because it really taught me a lot about myself and how I view streaming. But it really like brought to my attention, like, when you're in an agency, you are devoting so much time to this project that you don't know if it's like gonna even be good, you know? Like mine, I only stayed there for a couple months, and I put so much time, effort, and money into this because it was an agency, even though it wasn't a very good or established agency. And I realized maybe like halfway through debut prep, like, why am I not just putting all of this effort into my indie channel? that's already established. First of all, this looks like shit. Forgive me. We're getting rid of this. We're gonna start over. That was, I could just undo all the blending, I guess. I was like, why am I not just putting all of this effort into my indie account? You know? I already have stuff established. I mean, it is a little bit embarrassing, right? Because, first of all, I don't want to sound ungrateful, right? I have a great community that's been around for literally, like, the 3 years I've been streaming in come February, right? I have people that have been around since literally the month I started streaming. And that's, like, incredible. I feel like not a lot of people have that. But I don't, what was I even saying? Sometimes you just, like, want to start fresh. Like, I feel embarrassed sometimes when I stream because there's been so many IRL things going on that I haven't been on the grind as much as a lot of other people have, right? I have not been on the grind. And so naturally my numbers have fallen off, and I was, like, never somebody to worry about numbers until I started, like, applying for agencies and everything. Because there were some agencies that I got interviews for. Actually, I mean, I can't say the name. They're dissolved now, and this isn't the agency I was a part of, so it's fine. But you can guess if you know anything about VTuber agencies. They were really shady. People didn't like them. They dissolved. It was not good. I dodged a huge bullet. But they were, like, a mid-sized agency that most people have heard of. And I got really far in their auditions. I had 2 interviews with them, right? I had 2 interviews with them, but in the end, I wasn't chosen. Which was good because I had my interviews to get to the second round of this company, and within the first year, I think every single one of their second wave members, graduated because of the bad conditions there. Sorry, I'm, like, sick. But I, like, really dodged a bullet there. But it still, like, felt bad getting rejected because streaming is a very personal thing, especially I think VTubing. It's a very personal thing where it's like, I put in so much effort to what I do, right? You're really, like, bearing your heart on the internet and, like, hoping people accept it. And so rejection really hurts on that front, if you get what I'm saying. It was, like, it was really crushing. And I spent, like, so much time on these auditions and on these interviews that, like, man, if I devoted all of that time to being an indie, like, I wouldn't even need an agency. And I don't need an agency. Like, and I realize that now that I've been in an agency and it was no better than being indie. I mean, that's just one agency, right? There's other agencies that, like, they will actually give you things. My agency didn't give me things, and, like, low-key, I knew they weren't gonna give me things. I just wanted the prestige of being in an agency, and also, I just felt really embarrassed about my, like, not fall from grace, right? I was never, like, the biggest streamer in the world, but, like, especially during my Five Nights at Freddy's stream, right? My Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. That was big. That was, like, my big thing was I did Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and there was limited content to be had there, right? And after a while, I got kind of tired of it. And when I stopped doing it, I stopped, you know, seeing the numbers. And that kind of scared me. And I thought, like, for some reason at the time, I couldn't think about, like, I'm not doing Five Nights at Freddy's anymore. That's why I'm not getting views. It was, I'm not a good streamer anymore. You know, it was that kind of mindset. And then I was like, well, before people realize I'm a bad streamer, I gotta jump ship. I gotta go to an agency, right? Or I was like, you know, I took the wrong approach, right? I took the wrong approach to VTubing. I played it too, I was too personal with it, right? Because I'm literally just myself on this channel. There's no persona, there's no whatever. Literally everything you see is myself here. Ooh, that looks kind of good. I'm gonna eat though. Yum 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 yum. Eats for dinner. This is probably gonna look like shit when I color it. This is always what happens. I'm not very good at digital painting at all. But we're learning, we're practicing, and we're learning. Yes, I did see that, Max. The next big collab for DBD is Five Nights at Freddy's. I do still want to do Five Nights at Freddy's content. I'm scared to do Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm also scared to do VTuber tutorials, because those are what gave me some, like, semblance of success. And it's not content I'm overly attached to. But then at the same time, it's like, what content do I want to do? I do want to do more VTuber tutorials, and I think they'll do well because I have many VTuber tutorials on my channel that have done very well. Most of my subscribers, I don't know if it's most, I'd say maybe half. Half of my subscribers are from that one video. I can actually check right now. I think it's about half. Are from that one video. I don't know if you guys know. I remember when it went out, it did not do well. And then it started getting hella views a year later. Yeah, about half, like about 3K of my subscribers were from this video that has 289K views. I've thought about replicating that. But I also, I kind of feel a little detached from the community at this point. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I am gonna make a video, but like, might as well pull from here, you know? Not have to record as much original stuff. I was losing my voice. It sounds like it's doing okay right now, though. I was losing my voice, it was so sad because I have like a mixer that I already paid to, like, so I can cover a song. And that was gonna be like my big thing for like my rebrand, or like, not my rebrand, my re-debut that's coming up this year. Which, I don't know that I've officially announced it as a re-debut, but it will be. It will be a re-debut. Okay, sidetrack. It's gonna be a re-debut, but it's going to be less quiet, right? So like my Five Nights at Freddy's debut thing, like that was entirely new overlays, logo, model, everything, and I didn't say anything before it came out. And that's normally how re-debuts go. But this time I'm gonna work on it all on stream. My thing is, I just need to go live more. I just need to press go live. There are plenty of things I do that are like art related or gaming related. Like, I'm playing hella Persona right now. I'm like, why don't I just stream it? I love streaming. I just don't know why I'm not going live. This is my new model, for anyone who wasn't there at the Christmas karaoke. This is gonna be Alex 2.0, calling her Onyx for now. Kind of different vibe, more mature vibe. I don't know. But that's that. And I'm not gonna keep it quiet. I don't really care about that. I don't really care about it. But yes, that is my big thing for the beginning of 2025 is that re-debut. Why do all of these blenders suck? Can I just use a normal blender? Is that gonna be any better? Should I use fingertip? Like, I don't use CSP very often. That's fine. It looks kind of muddy, I guess. That's fine. It's fine. I don't know. Sorry, I always end up just yapping about streaming the whole time. But I don't know, it's I was waiting on my friends to say something about it too. Because I am in touch with my VTuber friends still, a lot of them, and they were like, Alex, I've seen you die and come back so many times this year. And I was like, I know. I counted. Do you know how many VTuber personas I have? well, I've had in the past and abandoned. 10. 10. I always come back to this one, though. I don't have, like, a secret VTuber persona. I don't know why I keep being like, oh, let me try something else. Because it never works. I always come back to Alex. And then I feel bad. I feel like a dad who, like, left his kids. You know? I guess most dads don't feel bad if they left their kids. You get the point. Like, I feel so bad. Because this is what happens, right? So I actually have... I don't mind sharing it. I have another account that I tried to start a couple weeks ago. Her name was Evelyn. And basically that account was my account where I was going to talk about my channel or my experience in the agency. Also, I don't know why my alerts aren't working, but thank you for the gifted sub, Max. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Why are my alerts not working? Hello? Where are my alerts? Are they on this screen? Twitch alerts. Refresh. Bro, what the freak? They're not even working. And it didn't work for the raid either. Okay, we gotta fix that. I think it's just been so long that it's like, she doesn't stream anymore. We don't need to update it for her. I'll get on that. You heard the alert but didn't see it? Oh, I don't know. That's weird. Wait, is it too... Wait. Do you know why? It's underneath my shit. That's crazy. There we go. If I refresh it again, will it do it? No. I'm sorry, but thank you. Max, holding strong. I have not changed. I have it as all time, like, gifted for the leaderboard. You're holding strong. You're getting up there. You're getting up there. 42. That's crazy. But I have another channel, right? That I decided I'm going to kill off again. This is what happens, right? I make a new channel. And I get really hyped for it. And I make a video or two on there. Or I, like, do a stream or two on there. And then I get so bored of it. I'm like, this sucks. I'm like, obviously, yeah, it sucks. Because it's not me. Because I'm trying to play a stupid little character. And I hate doing that. And so, yeah, I made that account. And then what happened was, I made the account, I made the video, I did a stream on here, and it was, like, one of the most fun streams I ever did. Like, it was so fun. It was just, like, chatting with you guys. And I think it was just because it was after such a long period of time, like, away. And I was like, oh my god, my community has been with me through everything, and I'm gonna abandon them. And so, now I'm back. It is a very, very bad habit that I have. And a lot of it is just from, like, insecurity of, like, oh my god, what if somebody knew my channel back in my heyday and comes back and I have 3 viewers? Can I be real? I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore about viewers. Like, and I think that's also the hardest part I'm having with it is, like, in my time streaming, I've never not cared about numbers, really. Like, as much as I would say I didn't care, I cared about those numbers. I posted on TikTok every day. And the reason I cared about numbers was because I wanted to join an agency. But that dream's dead. I don't think I will ever join an agency. I don't think I will ever join an agency. Again. If I join an agency, it has to prove to me that it is worth my time. And it's worth, like, at this point, guys, we locked in for life, gang. We locked in for life. We locked in for life. This is something that really pissed me off about being in the agency. And I do want to do a stream where I talk, like, agency tea. But, we're gonna wait until it is officially dissolved, because then they probably can't sue me. It is dissolving, which I definitely saw that coming. I got in there, I was like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, should not have signed that contract. I met a lot of great people, so I don't 100% regret the agency. Oh my gosh, I'm so sniffly. We're here for life. We're here for life. I will not join another agency unless they let me bring you guys along. And this was one of the things that really pissed me off, was that they told me multiple times that I could not bring my IP over. They told me multiple times that I could not create my own model to better like suit me. And they told me that I had to graduate as Alex. Like, I could not continue being Alex. Which was really, like, devastating, and that was almost a deal breaker for me, but I was really desperate at the time also. Like, I will admit that. I was very desperate to join an agency because I had been trying for years and years and years, which is how they get you. Oh, sorry. I'm like, ugh, sniffles over here. And it should have been the deal breaker. It really should have been. But, you know, that's in hindsight. Anyways, I was told that. And so visitor, that was a tier 1. Alright, that was a tier 1. It's just 3 because you've been subscribed 3 times. I need to update my little peppy cans. They only go up to 3 because I only expected people to be subscribed for 3 months. And now I have people, literally Snow Taco's been subscribed for 34 months? What the fuck am I supposed... We're gonna do, when we do the Alex 2.0, this is gonna be like a for real 2.0, right? I've had multiple models, I've had, you know, whatever. This is gonna be for real 2.0, right? I'm planning on doing the entire process myself, and I'm planning on streaming it all. So I'm going to be streaming making the live 2D model, I'm going to be streaming making the new logo, I'm going to be streaming animating the new logo, I'm going to be streaming making my starting soon and ending soon screens. I'm sorry that we can't keep the current ones because I know they're very popular, but we're gonna work on something even cooler. Because I realized, oh, and I want to redo all my emotes. All my emotes are, they're gonna be similar, they're gonna be the same concept, but I'm going to redo them. Also, I have like hella emote slots because I've been streaming forever, so we'll do more emotes. I'm gonna stream all of it. It's gonna be really fun. Yeah, tier 3 subs are a lot. It's just because you've been there for, you've had probably 4 gifted subs. That's how it is with me and Iron Mouse. I never have my own subs for Iron Mouse unless I like use my Prime. And I think I have like 6 months on there. I don't even watch Iron Mouse. I don't even fucking watch VTubers. Look at me getting detailed. I never use detail. I don't even know what part of the boot this is. We're gonna shoot all of it. If you guys are interested in it. If you're not interested in it, then I might just stream parts of it. But I also think it would be a good video to do, like, I designed all of my assets as a VTuber, you know? And I think that's also a flex. It's like, where did you get your starting soon from? I made it. People love the starting soon. I won't get rid of that emote. That emote is there to stay. That emote is a special. That was one of my favorite streams ever. That was the closing shift stream, or convenience. I think it was convenience store. And this guy scared the shit out of me. And that face was just too good. It was too good. That's like golden Alex time. But we're gonna have a renaissance, alright? We're gonna have a renaissance. We're gonna have a rebirth, okay? Part of it is just building my streaming muscles back up, which is why, like I said, I just want to just sometimes, even if I don't want to stream, I just want to hit go live and just build that discipline, right? Why is my CSP being weird? Okay. Build that discipline because sometimes I, like, after I finish streaming and, like, nobody's there, which happens. It happens all the time. It happens when you're a small streamer. There are some streams that nobody's gonna show up for. But, like, after you come back, after a while, it kind of hurts, you know? But that's, like, part of the gig. That's part of the job. Okay, can we talk about how good that fucking leg looks? Let's go in and add some brights. Let's go add some brights. And then we'll give this detailed treatment to the rest of the thing. I think it's making, we're gonna make it detailed without being too flashy with it. I'm like going on and on. I'm not even staying on one topic. But when have I ever? Also, I just want to, like, do stuff I like doing. That was the main issue. And also, like, why I feel like I never deserved any success as a streamer. Is because I was doing stuff I didn't really care about. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's. Of course I love Five Nights at Freddy's. But it's stuff that I didn't really care about that much. Have fun at work, Max. Did not care about very much. Every time I made, like, a YouTube video or something about it, it just felt really, like, disingenuous. And a lot of the time, it was just, like, Five Nights at Freddy's is popular. How do I get views? Five Nights at Freddy's. And, like, that's just not the kind of thing I want to do. I feel like I'm in my retirement era. Where I'm just gonna, like, lay back, chill. Let myself be silly, goofy. Do whatever the hell I want. Oh my gosh, I'm gross. Darken these shadows. Ooh, it looks juicy. Like, if any of you guys are, like, thinking about getting into content creation, or, like, if you stream or make videos or whatever, do something you actually want to do. I think a unique problem of the VTuber community is it's not just wanting views, it's wanting to be noticed by an agency or wanting to join an agency. At least for me, that's what it was. I really wanted to be scouted for some reason. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. And the thing is, the hilarious thing is, while I was in that agency, I had so many sponsorship offers and people, like, asking me, like, directly emailing me, asking to, like, test their shit out, and I just couldn't because I wasn't Alex anymore. And so the agency, like, I told you, like, I clarified with them several times, I can't create my own model, I can't bring my IP over. Okay, that sucks, you know, I can't tell anyone where I am. Okay, that sucks. The funny thing is that in that same audition wave, I found out later, there were people who did get to make their own models, and they debuted in the next wave after mine. Which I was not happy about when I learned, and at some point, the CEO got really upset with me. He actually watched my audition video again while I was in the agency. I think while he was considering whether or not he should fire me. But okay, obviously, I'm not doing great. I don't have an agency anymore. But of everybody who was in that agency, I had, like, the most numbers, and I think that's why they kept me. Because I know how to make YouTube videos. Like, I was very self-sufficient. There were most things I could literally just do by myself. But they were definitely considering firing me at that point, where I got very upset. I was like, what the hell? Like, I was told, they also told me I had to graduate, and then they went back on that, and I was like, okay, well, now I already graduated, and I look like a fucking fool. I look like a fucking idiot, because you told me I had to graduate. And so I graduated, and it's like, doesn't help my problem of always leaving and coming back. And so there was actually a period of time where I streamed here while I was still in the agency, just because I, like, at that point, I was like, what is the point? The agency, again, we call it Pizza Hut around here, was not very big, and it had a lot of talents for how small it was. And I can't say more than that. But, there were a lot of things that were wrong with it. And I'm probably gonna make a video, like, compilation of, like, all my streams where I talk about the crazy shit that happened. First of all, I was getting a lot of hate on forums, like 4chan. And I am not one to check 4chan. I am not a 4chaner. I only know about 4chan from watching Chris Chan videos. But basically the entire agency was a lolcow on 4chan. And I was getting a lot of hate, and, like, more than hate, like, really, really nasty sexual things about me, which was really gross to see. Which, like, I don't care. I've sexualized myself on this channel, but just the amount of things they were saying, like, that were just not cool with me. And I didn't have a problem just completely ignoring it. Not checking 4chan, not doing anything on 4chan. The problems came when people in the agency started reaching out to me saying, hey, have you seen this horrible thing that this person said about you on 4chan? And it was that they wanted to, like, essay me. And, like, I would never have known about it if it wasn't for people in the agency literally stalking 4chan and telling me about it. That was the main reason I left. Other than, there were a couple reasons I left. Other than, like, betraying my trust, I got stuck with, it wasn't a bad model. I think somebody else could have made it work. I think they chose me for it because of my voice, and they told me that I couldn't make my own model when other people could have made their own model. I don't know what it was, because some of the people that got to make their own models didn't have any streaming experience at all. And, like, sometimes I think, like, how things would have changed if they let me design my own model, let me have that personal hand in things, and, like, treated me just a tiny bit more professionally. Would I still be there? Would I have been able to, save?
Good to see your stream again, Alex. And one
I don't
white
know.
heart.
I don't know. Thank you for the sub, Amu. Appreciate it. 18 months. Sheesh. That's crazy. It was just a lot. It was just a lot of, like, little things that really got on my nerves. And also, not to mention, when I streamed there, so first of all, my debut under this agency was worse than my debut as Alex when I had, I shit you not, 400 followers on Twitch. 400! I had, like, what, 60, 70 people at my debut as Alex. My debut under this agency had about 50 people there. I was like, that is so depressing. And then my streams, too. There were streams where not a single person said a word. Because they just did not advertise us. They did not push us. And they expected us to do it ourselves. And it's like, okay, we have things that we need to do internally. Like, as an indie, stuff I need to do internally, like, I need to make myself a new live 2D model. Okay, I'll do it on stream. I don't need to keep that stuff a secret. But then we had stuff that we were doing internally that took up time. And then, like, there were, like, meetings that were, like, mandatory or whatever. And then, like, I don't have time to advertise myself on top of my job and my schooling and actually having to meet, like, the minimum streams, you know? So there were days where there were like literally nobody in the chat. And then so they had us, I'm not gonna say too much about this. I don't want to give it away. I don't want people looking into it. We did not stream on YouTube or Twitch. We streamed on a proprietary, like, new platform that had a very parasocial user base and a very, like, low user base. And the users on there, like, and the thing was, the moderation wasn't there. So from day one streaming on Twitch, if somebody came into my chat and said something I was not comfortable with, I could block them and continue. I could remove their message and continue on with my stream. There was no way to block or remove messages. You couldn't remove messages. I think you can mute someone for 10 minutes. The names had no censorship system, so people were naming themselves slurs. People were making their profile pictures like penises. It was just crazy stuff. And then if you wanted to block somebody, you had to reach out to the staff of the app, and then they would block them for you. It was just crazy shit. So a lot of my streams ended up, like, I would end them and just be, like, disgusted, because people would come into my chat and say gross things, treat me like their girlfriend, treat me like their therapist. Of course, when you're, like, a small streamer, when you have, like, 3 people in the chat, it's, like, you're gonna get the people that are, like, I'm gonna off myself if you don't date me. You know, you're gonna get people like that. But there's a difference between being able to censor that and then only being able to censor it for a little bit of time, and then your content is gone. Like, and there also wasn't an easy way to export to YouTube. So, yeah, that's some of the crazy shit that happened to me while I was in a VTuber agency. And I wouldn't be shocked if this happened at some larger agencies too. It was a really interesting time. I think that their passion was there. Like, the people that they hired and the people, like, that ran it, they had a lot of passion. They had a lot of big dreams. I don't blame them. Most of them. It was just really not a great time, you know. It was a really, and then that made me realize, like, okay, if I was putting all of this effort into this agency that I only stayed with for this long, like, I put hours and hours and hours and hours in, not even just streaming, but, like, pre-debut, to make sure I was one of the front runners. This is another thing, okay? This is another thing. Hush, hush. This agency was meant to get you into other agencies. Small agencies, a lot, this is what they do. They kind of brand themselves as, like, oh, our talents will go on to join HoloLive, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, like, no, it was just really weird. And, like, there was very, very competitive. It was not a supporting thing. Like, there were alliances. There were times where I felt like to have an edge over my gen mates, I had to withhold advice from them. Like, they were like, do you know how to do this in OBS? And I had to just be like, no. Which, like, sucked to do it. I will admit, there were a few times where I just didn't give people advice when I knew I had advice for them. Which was another reason I left. I was like, this is turning me into, like, some kind of competitive, gross monster. Like, I never want to be competitive when it comes to streaming and, like, my friends and everything. Like, I have streamer friends that have supported me since, like, my first 6 months as a streamer, right? They knew me as Gigi, and they have achieved massive success. I've known MATEYS for almost 3 years now, and now MATEYS is huge. MATEYS has 40k on YouTube, which is fucking nutty. It's wild. And it's like, I'm not jealous of MATEYS. I am super happy for their growth. Whereas in the agency, it was really hard to make friends with people when it was like, are they just playing friendly, or do they want you know, management's attention so that they can get a project before me. You know, that's kind of how the vibes work. Why does his armpit look so good? Don't quote that, but low-key. Man, I might just do the color passes, like, right now. I might just do the colors, and then, like, I'm getting kind of tired of this grayscale nonsense. Let's go do some more lights in here, actually, though. Obviously, the most important parts. I'll spill more agency tea at some point. But I don't know. I think about it a lot, how, like, that's, like, everything I wanted. That's everything I worked for, was to join an agency. And then I left, and I was left, you know, having graduated as an indie. Like, basically had nothing left. Even though, like, thankfully, I still have this channel. People still show up for streams. I wasted all that time, you know. The amount of effort I made, several YouTube videos, I made several TikToks. I made, like, tons of artwork. I worked really hard on Twitter posts. I did all of this stuff just to, like, have to leave and throw it all down the drain. My YouTube channel does not exist anymore. And that's hours of my work that I put into it. And I did get compensated. I did get the money that I made from my streams. But it wasn't a lot, you know? Whereas, like, here, I don't know. I don't like saying I regret things, because I think it's good to experience things, and I think I really needed that lesson to be like, don't join an agency. Appreciate what you have. I'm not saying agencies are bad for everybody, you know. I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent. What's new? Okay. So I'm going to make some copies of this. Oh, why is this clippings? Wait, what am I doing? Let's do... No? I hate this. I hate Clip Studio. It should be as cool as Photoshop. Okay. Now let's try to add a gradient map. Might look like shit. How do I do that? Correction layer. Gradient map. I have not done this in so freaking long. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my goodness! Let's clip this to this. Oh, it's supposed to be clipped. It's not clipped. Okay, that one could work. That one could work. That one could work. That one's kind of cute. Again, we're gonna put, like, the actual colors on top of this. Ooh, I like this one. Very nice gold shiny. This one's okay. That's like ketchup. This one's okay. The character is very blue. Very blue. Trust the process. Oh, this is very shiny. That's very nice. I've never been very good at this. This is nice too, what the freak? These like technique things. These gradient map thingy things. That's cute. That sounds really nice. Huh. I don't know which one I want to go with. This one's okay. I like the values in this one. Man, I don't know. Let's do this for now. I really like this one. Clip onto here, you hooligan. Now, what we do, take this shit off. Let's do our flats. Actually don't remember what color she's supposed to be. Do I have a reference in here somewhere? I don't think I do. Hold on. Shiny. Where's my Google? My Google Chrome. Let me see if I have the reference for this. Probably buried in here somewhere. I might have a pin. Ah. No. I don't have the reference in here. Hold on. I'm gonna have to look for it. Anyways. What did you do for Christmas? I saw family and got sick. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna mute. I think I'm okay. Maybe not. I think I'm good. What the freak? I'm gonna die on stream. I'm gonna take a cough drop and come back. I'm dying. I'm good. I think I'm good. I got a cough drop. That was really weird timing. I was like, I'm sick. Now I'm gonna die on stream. Alright. I don't know if I can find this reference. Might be in my Google Drive somewhere. My God. I don't have COVID. I took a test, but I might take another test. Where is the reference? Oh, I found it. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna slander this artist by putting them next to my horrific art. Just to color pick off of them. I don't know. At least for skin color. I like to be a little sensitive to skin color. Even if she's white. Oh my God. Am I gonna die on stream today? That'd be kind of crazy though. VTuber dies on stream, not clickbait. Blah 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 blah. White woman. It's gonna look not great. Where is it? Overlay. Oh, that's gross. It's gonna look not great. And then we're gonna add gradient map, and it will still not look great. I might need to follow the tutorial a little closer. Christ. Hi, Din. Is it overlay or color? Color looks more correct to me. Well, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to do for this. I completely forgot. This gradient map just might need to change also. I swear I've done this method before. I'm just not good at it. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh my God. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna leave this art here, and we're gonna start refining my Live 2D art. How about that? Give me 1 second. But I'm literally crying right now because of my coughing fit. I'm literally dying. We'll come back to this. Zen, I promise. I promise. Trust me. And now I need to get this one. Hold on. I don't even have this in here. Christ. Oh my God. Am I literally gonna die on stream? Untitled artwork. How many untitled artworks do I have? Like 10. I wanted to stream for a while today too. Where is it? Oh my God. I might just have to email it to myself. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, we're gonna pull up my new model. And work on her. So I chose to do a 3/4 view because I've seen models like this and they're really cool. Also because it's going to be temporary until I can afford an actual artist. Oh my God. An actual artist. Now this isn't working. An artist better than me. To work on it, because even though I like the style I went with, I really, really enjoy, what? I really enjoy, like a traditional, like, anime art style. Okay, how about now? Okay, cool. This is what we're working with, fellas. Behold! Behold! We've got we're gonna cram as many references in here as we can. Listen, if you're here, you're gonna get a sneak peek of the lore. I'm gonna have lore! Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I'm only doing 75%. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna leave the feet unrendered so that VTuber feet connoisseur doesn't find me. He did follow me. He did follow me. Yes, we're gonna cram as many references to my past personas in here as we can. Okay? Basically, this is Alex Renaissance. This is Alex Reborn. Because I realized, I was like, listen, I've been 10 other VTubers in the past, like, which is crazy. We're gonna incorporate this into the lore. Okay? We're gonna incorporate this into the lore a little bit. There's gonna be a lore video. Animated. Because, you might not know this, I was an animator in my past life. I did tons of animation in high school. Tons of it. I did tons of animation. I did my entire starting student and my ending student. It's not really animated, but I do animation. So we're gonna animate a whole lore video. This debut 2.0 will be big! Probably won't actually happen until like June. Oh my gosh, I'm like dying. Anyways. Might have the plague. I might take another COVID test. Let's start by just doing the line art and seeing where else we can like we're just gonna refine this a little bit. I think I'm actually with this one going to do all of the art first, and then we're going to cut it instead of doing all the different pieces, except for the face. The face I'll do in different parts. But everything else, it's not gonna have a huge range of mobility. So, yeah. Hi, Sharir. It's been a while. No, dying is bad for your health. I know. I'm so congested, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I caught it. I did do a lot of holiday shopping. That's probably where I caught it. Oh, this is always fun, getting to look at the brushes. We are also gonna do a new logo, right? And you're like... Boom! New logo. What the fuck? I actually did my logo in Clip Studio Paint because you can save it as a vector. I think I used... Was it this one? No. I used some really rough pen. And just like... I used like the roughest pen I could find. And wrote out Alex Onyx. And then put it on like a screen tone background. And that was my logo. Where is it? I still use it. People still have merch of it. I'm so sorry if my coughing's getting annoying. Let me know and I'll like mute myself when I start dying. It's so big! Wow! Vector layer my ass. This is my logo. I love it. But we're gonna make a one that's more fitting for this. I feel like this was very fitting for my first model. We're gonna like completely redo everything. And I'm also torn on the split dye. I've always been a split dye girl. I've always had the half white, half black. It's a kind of funny little ha 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 because IRL I'm half black and half white. But in this model, I'm gonna give her like tan skin because I think it's gonna be hot. Is the thing. It's gonna be hot. So it's like, also there are, when I first started, there were not many like split dye VTubers back in July 2022. There weren't a ton of split dye VTubers. Now it's a different story. And I don't want to be called a copycat or whatever. So, what we might do... Sorry, I'm like chewing a cough drop, so I stop dying on stream. We'll do like... Have you seen like the peekaboo haircuts? Oh my god. Sorry, there's a reason I have this mask on, so I don't spread my plague to you guys. Peekaboo hair is really, really cute. Let me download this image and show it to you guys. Oh my god, that was such a weird sound from my body. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. This is so gross. I have the plague and I'm literally infecting you ASMR. This peekaboo hair, isn't it cute? What if we do something like that? That'd be cute. I'm kind of just exploring what we're gonna do. Stuff like that. Oily brush. Ooh, this is pretty. Let's use this. Unfortunately, I didn't work in a very big size. And this canvas isn't even very big. Very big. Hold on, let me make a bigger size canvas. Where is it? How much is this? How much of this is me dying and working technical things out? And how much of it is me actually working? We've gotten like 0 actual work done. What the freak? Just copy. Christ. Count how many times I cough and say Christ in the video. Also, note that I've made myself taller. I'm no longer the short queen you once knew. No longer. Excuse me. Also, I don't know if this is trashy. This is also a reference to Gigi. Gigi had her undie sticking out at some point. Actually, I don't know if it was in the first model. I think I have it in here somewhere. Let me go through the references we're gonna add. Obviously, we can't add any references from when I was in a VTuber agency. We just can't do that. Is there like GGPNG? GGPNG.png. Wonderful. Yes, I knew it. I have not looked at GG in so freaking long. Can I download it, please? God damn. So Gigi had... Oh, she's so... Oh, she looks naked. Yeah, Gigi had this little panty thing. Gigi, if you don't know, was my first ever VTuber persona from, like, February to June 2022. I was this thing. I made this model myself. Clearly, I've improved artistically. She's a genie that lives in a juice box. Gigi jump scare. Hi. That's why we've got the juice box, and we've got the panty sticking out. I don't know why I did the panty sticking out, but I kind of dig it. I think it's kind of it's so trashy, but it's kind of cute. We're paying homage, all right? And Gigi has a big part in the Alex lore. Okay. Gigi is the original. She will always remain. These are like bat wings. Three of my personas have had bat wings. I talked about it a little bit before. I used to have a persona when I was auditioning for agencies before I was even Gigi. Before I ever debuted as indie, I was auditioning for this agency, and my character was a magical girl villain who had, instead of like those bows everywhere, she had little bat wings. She was like super cute. And then also 2 of my failed rebrands that I didn't share here were also vampires. So we've got little bat wings, probably gonna make them like more prominent somewhere. Oh my gosh, this is so gross. It's literally, I give you the plague ASMR. Juice box, obviously. The smoke I might change, because the thing is, Gigi was a genie that lives in a juice box, right? So there would be smoke coming from the juice box. But the smoke shoulder tattoo specifically is giving like Jinx Arcane, and I don't want that. I don't want that vibe. Sorry I didn't say Jinx League of Legends or whatever. I guess I'm not woke. I love that. You know, my professor that I have, she is not from America. She's from India. And when she was talking about like American culture, she just kept using the word woke and saying how Americans are woke. And I was like, I don't think woke means what you think it means. I think she was trying to say like politically correct. But like woke, I was like, do you know like the connotations of woke? Do you know the implications of what you have just said in this classroom? I'm not settled on the style yet. We're probably gonna change styles like 10 times throughout this whole thing. New model looks tired. Yeah, because I'm tired. I feel like it fits me. Like, have I expressed this here? I don't know. I feel like, I think I did. No, I expressed it on my other channel. Oops. I'm a different person than I was when I started streaming. When I started streaming, I was like freshly 18. I was able to deliver a lot more of those like kawaii, chaotic vibes. And now I am 21 and I am tired. I'm 21, I have a job. I go to class instead of doing school online like I used to. I have big luscious lips and fangs. Two truths and a lie, can you guess? We're doing the fang because everybody wants me to have fangs. I've been asked on multiple occasions. Do you have fangs? The story with that is funny because I was my first live 2D Papa's first live 2D model, like actual client, right? He gave me a very good price and I was broke, so I took it. And I'm very happy that he's now like, I think probably living off of his models, I think. Boy gets a lot of commissions. I'm very happy. But now I can't afford my own Papa. I would have had him make this, but I can't afford that, and I can't wait on his wait list. And I will not be like, can you make me a deal? No, I'm not that kind of person. But it was also, like, it was his first time, like, separating live 2D layer, stuff like that, like... And it was also one of my first times rigging a model, especially with V-Bridger, which mostly affects the mouth. So, there were certain frames, when I was moving my mouth where it looked like I had fangs, which was not intentional. At all. But people wanted it to be intentional, and they were like, I love your fangs, they're so cute. Hold on. Hold for plague. Hold for plague. And I was like, it does fit that I would have fangs, I feel like. Yeah, it's not a bug, it's a feature. And people became, like, very fixated on this. And I was like, okay, I guess I have fangs now. So we're going to actually incorporate them here. No, this is not a cross. This is not a cross. What we're gonna do, on a deeper level, Alex Onyx represents the positives and negatives of life. I'm gonna fix these ears eventually, whatever. This is just like refining the sketch. Or do I just do like a... There are some that are just like lines. And Alex always has an industrial bar and an eyebrow piercing. I guess the piercing would be like over here. Always. See, the face looks wonky because it's not symmetrical. Should I just... God damn, y'all gonna make me pull out the freaking symmetrical ruler. What was that accent I did? That was so funny. Go in a straight line. I hate these. Is that symmetrical enough? Now we're gonna erase all of the progress we've done. Boo-hoo. What of it? What of it? Why is this not working? Hello? Hello? Why is this not working? Female symbol because you're a girl boss? That would be sick. That would be sick. Should be, but not because I'm a girl boss, because I'm gay. Hey, ruler, why are you not working? Why are you not working? Hey, ruler? Hey, ruler? Will it work if I do it like this? No. Why is it not working? Do I need like an actual pen? This is like a paintbrush. Wow. It was just being pen racist, I think. Okay, this is my new art style, guys. Please enjoy it. Wondrous. See, that's not even symmetrical. What is going on with you, Clip Studio? What is going freaking on? Weird Japanese brush I don't have a name for. I choose you. Alright, let me go through all of my VTuber personas. In order. Oh, okay. Okay. So, starting, I already told you guys about the little magical girl villain. Oh my gosh. I don't want to render ears today. We'll do those separately on a different layer here. Asymmetrical things. Okay. So we have the magical girl villain. She was really cute. Unfortunately, there are now other magical girl villain VTubers. For context, she was my persona in 2021. 2021! I'm really unk, I guess. Ew, I don't like doing line art. It makes it look ugly. It's not really line art, it's just fixing up the sketch. Then, my indie debut, I was Gigi for a good few months. And So at first I was playing a character, right? I was like cool playing a character. It was whatever. And Gigi was the genie who lived in a juice box. I was cool with it. But I got a lot of weird people asking for weird things and being weird. And also I realized like playing a character like isn't really for me on stream. I like just being silly me. So then I used all like $300 I made being Gigi on Alex first debut. Which went really well. In that period, like 2022 was like a really, really good year for me. But especially because I had a lot of momentum still. It's ugly! It doesn't line up. It doesn't freaking line up. What the freak? We'll go in here. We'll go in here. This is ugly. What the heck? Well, that's not supposed to be symmetrical. I think it's this brush I'm using that I just really hate. I really hate this. Also, there's no eyebrows. I don't know what I'm doing. This looks like shit. Looks so stiff. I don't like it. Easy solution. Bomb them. Bomb them. Keep bombing them. Airstrike. We're also gonna turn this down. Who else? Okay, then I was Alex. We all know Alex. Woohoo, Alex. Then I was Zaddy because that was like my vent account because the pressure was kind of getting to me because I was just a little baby. I didn't know shit about streaming. And all of a sudden, I had, like, an audience, and I was like, this is too fast, this is too much, this is too fast, this is too much. And so I actually started, like, streaming on this, like, side vent account named Zaddy. She was just a little girl in a hoodie, it was very cute. I also used a voice changer. I used a voice changer for a lot of these. I don't know why. I thought it was cute, I guess. Anyways, so then there was Zaddy. And then there was also Rion. Her name was Rion Sonata. You guys can look these people up and see these accounts are like long dead. She was a little vampire girl. I actually used the model in my my joke ASMR, like, ooh, your uwu girlfriend finds your jar. That was the model I used for that. This just looks too perfect. I don't like this. I'm gonna need like a bussy brush, like a brushier brush, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know when you need a bussy brush? That was Rion. I streamed as her a couple times. It's the struggle between wanting to be myself and wanting to be cute, because I'm not a cute person. Like, my personality just doesn't work with, like, the cute models, you know? Just not cute, and that's okay. Then after Rion... Okay, what is that? Hold on, we're up to Gigi, Alex, Zaddy, Rion. That's 5. Then I was a little squid thing for like a week. That did not last long. I completely tried to rebrand this channel. Oh, Bubbles? Bubbles? Remember Bubbles? I, like, sent you guys to, like, watch my Bubbles streams. Bubbles was, like, an angel. And then Agency Girl. Can't talk about her. Womp womp. Womp womp. Can't talk about her. She was kind of cringe anyways. Yeah, I was being cringe. It's whatever. And then, Evelyn. Evelyn's the last one that I made. I made her like 3 weeks ago and then I abandoned her. But half of it has to do with the fact that the model came with like 20 emotes. It was a pre-made model. What is wrong with these eyes? I'm just not vibing with them. I think because in Procreate, they're not completely centered. Because Procreate doesn't really have like a good symmetry tool. Don't tell them I said that. I have my feelings on Procreate. I have my opinions on Procreate. It is a good software. People have been arguing about this on TikTok. About, like, how you're not gonna see Procreate in the professional world. Let me tell you, buddy, it's true. People are like, but Procreate can do this. Procreate will never be at the same level as Clip Studio Paint and Photoshop. It just won't happen. It just won't happen. Because Procreate has layer limits, and it doesn't have key functions that Photoshop, especially Photoshop and Clip Studio, but especially Photoshop has. Because Procreate's on iPad, it can't handle that much power. I don't understand why people get so offended by that. Like, Procreate, we're just not gonna have pupils in here. What have I done? Yeah, that's fine. People get pissy about Procreate. People get really, really pissy about Procreate. Procreate, if you don't know, is a drawing software that is only on iPads. And it's very popular because it's only $10. Clip Studio, at the cheapest you can get it, costs $25. Photoshop, at the absolute cheapest you can get it, is $20 a month. However, if you're a professional, they will pay that for you, usually. We're gonna keep these eyes like this. I don't even care. I don't even care. The amount of debates I could have on here about art. That's the thing. Like, I never bothered to stream art stuff, really. I did a couple art streams. But I, like, never really bothered. I think I just wanted to keep these two, like, hobbies, like, separate. But I'm also like, okay, if there's creative time to be had in the day, I'm going to have it. I don't know what these arm strappy things are, but I like them. Character design 100. This, if you can't read it, is gonna say Onyx on it. But yeah, I had a lot of VTuber personas. I'm gonna make a video soon, like really saying my thoughts on all of that and my whole journey. And like, you know, nobody knows what the future holds. Am I gonna rebrand again? Probably. You know what I just found out? Through playing fucking Persona. Do you know Hokusai? The artist, the Japanese artist did like the big wave thing. Pretty sure it's Hokusai. Wait, let me look it up. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Hokusai. Yeah. Like that, you know that Japanese wave that's like it's everywhere? That's the artist Hokusai. Hokusai changed his name 30 times in his lifetime. He was also homeless and lived in squalor. I learned this from Persona, so it might be true, it might not be so true. But it made me feel better about my identity crisis. Oh, where's my black? Those eyes, man. Made me feel better about it. Why was that my first response? Was, you know, not to change things about this channel, but to start new channels? I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. I know it's very confusing. I know it's very confusing that like every 2 months I graduate again. Which is kind of why I'm just like, I'm in retirement. I'm not going to worry about views anymore. I'm not going to worry about getting into a fucking agency, most definitely, anymore. Because that is something that I don't strive for anymore. Like, I also wanted to keep all of my, like, opinions, or, like, anything that could be relatively controversial, I wanted to keep that, like, completely quiet. I don't really care anymore. Because the thing was, I was like, I don't want them to, like, go through my history. I don't want, you know, what if Hololive sees it? Bro, Hololive will never even look at me. And at some point, I don't want to fish for, like, compliments or whatever, so don't think I'm doing that. At some point, I kind of have to look at myself in the mirror and be like, am I a talented enough streamer to ever get into Hololive? Motherfucker, the answer is no. The answer is no. They don't want someone like me. And I don't necessarily think I would enjoy that kind of environment, you know? Why are these eyes still creeping me the fuck out? I couldn't even handle my micro agency and their shit management. Don't know if I could handle Hololive. Which, like, obviously would have better management. But, like, I don't like being told what to do. I don't like, you know, especially something as creative as streaming. When I'm already, like, artist by day. Oh, why am I streaming? Like, drawing on this layer. Why am I saying streaming? I'm already told what to draw every day, man. Let me have streaming at least. It's like, what did you expect when you joined an agency? I don't know. Not that. Don't join VTuber agency, kids. If you enjoy being an indie. I don't even know what this is. Strange box thing. Maybe this can be juice box. No, that looks stupid as fuck. Wee. I don't know, maybe we'll tie it into the lore. I'm getting no work done. I don't know what these slashes are. This is like low-key a reference to Gigi, because Gigi had a cut on her face that was like completely left unanswered, because I had lore for Gigi and then I never expanded on it. didn't really care to be honest. The weirdest thing was the role players. I don't role play, and I never will. I don't care about role playing. Oh, I'm gross. Man, I don't feel like refining all this today. We'll save it and work on it another day. But for now, I'm gonna go. It's dinner time anyways. I gotta go make shrimp scampi and hopefully not die. So thanks for joining me today, guys. I'm gonna go. And do other things. But I do stream in 2 days or something. I don't know what day it is. I stream sometime soon. On New Year's Day. Okay. I'll see you guys. Probably gonna raid. I don't know. Who knows?